Thank you so much. My name is GDFX. We are back again, and today I really want to show you the indicators, the combined indicators that I've used and I've been using for some times now to make money on forex trading. And this indicator is so super. In my previous video, I dropped something, and many people, some are showing me their profits, while some are still finding it difficult to add up the indicators. Some are saying that the parameters you're using, I can't add two MACDs in one place, that is not acceptable. That some say that what I used, that what I did is not done, and I want to show them that it's possible. And secondly, because I wanted the video to be short, so I have to split the indicators into two. The moving averages in separate place and MACDs in separate video. So some are saying that I'm greedy, some are saying that greediness will not allow me to release it. I've never charged anybody for strategies before, and I will not do that. I've never charged. If you have ever paid me for you to receive a strategy from me, no matter how the strategy is, you can come up to the comment section and be sincere to yourself and tell the world that I have charged you, that you have paid me any amount to receive strategy. I have not done that. So if I am greedy, I will not be dropping the videos here, right? So in this video, I'll be adding up the indicators, especially for newbies, those who are joining these things new, and those who are in it already but they don't know how really these things works. So that is what I want to do. So I want to be fast to see how far we can go. Each time you want to drop a video on YouTube, we are dropping a video on YouTube, we have some positive things in mind. One is to make sure that every forex trader who don't really have access to mentors that will teach them, some are in a rural areas, some are busy, some don't do this, so sometimes they may not have the opportunity to go to classes, and most times the classes that some forex traders receive are just, I will just say, it's not practical, it's just a theory or something of that nature. So they draw things on the board, show them how the market, but here they watch the real movement and they enjoy it. So in this video, I want to add the whole indicators together with you, and for you to see how I am adding all those things together, so that people will not think that what I'm doing is not possible. So let's add those things together before you. Some say that you just show us what you have already, but you don't show us how we do it. So here I'm going to show you how you will do it, and let's start now. For newbies, the place you will touch to get to where those things are is here, the F, this place. That is where you should touch. So if you touch that place, the journey begins. So if you touch there, you will see main chart. So, and I also want to apologize to some of my subscribers and my followers, my GDFS family members and friends and well-wishers. Please, if my tongue is not that really clear to you, maybe if I pronounce something is different from what you normally know, please, I am sorry about that, and you should know that we all have different tongues, okay? So I am not doing it purposefully. Without you, I am not here, and without you communicating, my dropping videos on YouTube is a waste. So if you are having a challenge in that, so I suggest you should try to use subtitle. If you use subtitle on your videos, it will help you to be pronouncing those things I'm saying, so that you can be reading it. It will go extra mile. The YouTube provided the options there, so you can type that place, you see CC. If you add the CC, you select it to your own country. If you're in an English country, you select English. If you're in Africa or whatever, depending on your country, you select it. It will help you to be translating my voice on your language, so that you will be knowing the English I'm using. And another thing is that some English that the terms that are found in the forex indicators may not be conversant with the word that they normally hear or say every time on that place. So please bear with me each time you hear about this. Sorry that I talk too much, okay? All right, so the first one we are going to add is the moving average. The moving average, this one. That is the one we'll be adding, and we have started adding now. So the first one you should add, the other one is 14, but this time let's add with 12. The other one is linear weighted, but let's add exponential. All right, so these are the little changes we shall be having in it. So can you see that only adding it and this one now have appeared? So this one now have appeared. So to add again, you touch this place again. This is where you'll be touching as long as you are adding it to the main chart. And when it's time for you to add to the Windows one, I will also tell you what you would be doing, okay? So follow it squarely. I don't want this video to be long, so we'll touch again. And this time, the period, you just change it. If you change it, you are having an opportunity for it to drop. I changed this one now 14. I use the same exponential. Then I have to change the color I have on my distance. So let's add a kind of red exponential. I add it. Have you seen it? It has appeared this place. Then I touch the same F plus again on the same main chart. Then I touch this place, and this time I want to add 16 instead of 15. So this is what I have now. Then, but this time now, I can change the color like this. Then I will touch the F plus again. Then this time I will add 19 instead of 17. I will add, instead of 18, I will add 19. Then the color, you can also leave it or change it. They are doing basically one thing. Then each time you finish anyone, you press done. Okay, then I'll add the same. Remember, all this I'm adding is still the same moving average. Then I'm adding the same moving average again. This time I am adding 21. 21, I am changing my color to ash. 21, you press done. Have you seen it? How many do you have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Have you seen it? So it's remaining 1. So this time now, I will be adding 26. I'll be adding 26. Then I will use my best choice of color. Have you seen it? Let me show you what we have on the screen. Have you seen it? Have you seen it? Have you seen how I've just added those things now? That is how simple these things can be. But the leading line is this gold line. The line is this gold line. Are you seeing it? This one? So let me change it to this one so that it will be visible, which is the 12. Then change this one to this one. Look at it. Have you seen it? So the green line is the leading line now. Can you see it? This green line now is the leading line. Now, since we have something like this now, how are we going to do it now? Then let's enter into the MACD. Remember that the previous time I separated the videos, the MACDs, into separate times so that you will have MACD separate video and have moving average separate videos. So some people misunderstood me. Some people said I'm this or that, but that's not my business. But this time I want to combine the two indicators so that this video, once you have this video, you will have the whole indicators all with you. All right, now to add the MACD, which is going to be on a separate window. What you need to do is you touch on the same F plus here. All right, so I touch it. This time, anything you have in this place, any of these things here, these are some of these things that cannot open. Anything you see here, they cannot accept to open on the main chart. So what this means is that any of these things you touch here now will open a separate window. If you touch here and touch any oscillators here, it will open a new window. If you still touch this place again and touch oscillators, it will still open more windows. So if you touch that place 200 times and touch this place 200 times, they will continue to open new windows. So get that into your mind. All right, so now what we shall be using, as you see it in the other video, is this one, stochastic oscillator. So in that stochastic oscillator, I will be using one here. I'll be using one here, one here, one. Then I'll be leaving this thing on low high. Then this place is supposed to be simple. The other video I used simple, but here now, based on this thing, so I'm using exponential. Okay, I'm using exponential. Then let me close it for you to see. Look at it here now. It has opened a new window, which is called indicator window 1, and what I've just added on that window is this thing. So these indicators have levels. So the levels we shall be using is, how do you add levels, please? For you to add levels, you have to touch. Normally, if you want to do this thing, you just have to touch here to delete. In case you wanted to add and you didn't accept, you touch delete, then you press these two block line here. If you press it here and touch here, it's going to wipe them out. But sometimes it may not happen that sometimes you have other indicators you don't want to delete along with those ones. You just have to touch delete this thing and touch the one you want to delete. So here you touch the plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just put it that way. So here you touch the 0 side. If you touch here, it will have a different distance. So here you touch here, we have 90. You touch to the other one, we'll have 80. We'll have 10. Here we'll have 20. Here we'll have 10. And here we'll have 50. Are you following now? This is how it works. So for example, that you want to put 90 here, which means here is oversold. Here now is oversold. If I want to add it, but I don't want to do that, it's of no use to me. So because it's going to have a kind of combined this thing there, so which is not what I need. So let me show you. Can you see this thing now? Because sometimes you will add your own, it will look like this. Sometimes it will show something like this. Once you have something like this, the best thing you should do is for you to go back to your F and touch that stochastic oscillator. If you touch it, then you turn this place to your background color black. Turn here to your background color black. Then you reduce with this one so that the signals will not be, the shine will not be showing there. Then you go to your levels and change this. You change this thing here. You change this thing. Let's see what will happen. Are you seeing it? Have you seen how it happened now? All right. So now, how then do you add the MACDs in those things? I'm doing this to respect one person that just humbled himself and opened up to me, and others who have requested for this, but especially to that particular person. So please, I'm doing this for you. So MACD, this time now, instead of touching here, we'll not touch here. Okay, let's follow. You touch that place. We'll now look for MACD. Here is the MACD. We'll touch the MACD. The full settings of MACD is this. The full settings of MACD is this. So let's use something like, let's just use something like this now, and let's use this color. Let me show you. Do you see this? This is how MACD looks like. But here in this video, We want to silent this one and make it a background color. I seen it. Then we can change this one to use this one as this. Have you seen it now? Have you seen it? So let's move now. So let's start adding up our MACD. I hope you understand what I did here now. So we'll have 35. We'll have 35 as the first EMA. Then we'll have slow EMA 14. Then we'll have 8 here as 8. We'll have here as 8. We'll have this place as 8. All right. We'll have this place as 8. This particular place. Remember that this one here now will have 35, 14, and here is 8, not 9. Okay. Here is 8. Here is 8, not 9. So save. Let me show you. Did you see something now? All right, let's move on. You touch the same MACD again. You touch the same MACD. You touch F plus on the window 1. Then we'll touch it again. I'm just rushing to be fast. Then this time now we'll have 37. This time 37, 16, 16. Then here we'll now have 10. This one added. You touch on the same F plus again. Remember, we are using the same color. We touch on the same F plus again, the same color. This one, first EMA, will now use 36. 36. Then here we use 15. And here we use 8. The same color. You save. Sorry. Let's add the MACD again. Here we use 35. Sorry, I don't know what happened. Let me add it again. Here we use 35. We use 35. We use 14. We use 14 and we use 8. We use 8. We use typical price here. Let's use typical price here. Okay. This is the first one, please. Sorry about this thing. This is 35, 14, 8. The second one is 37, 16, 15, 16, 10. Let's use typical price, please. Add typical price. Here we'll add typical price, not close. This one will have 36, 15, 8. Typical price. Then this one will have 8, 18, 36, 18, 36. Then we'll now have 9. Here now we'll change the color. Let me show you. Are you noticing something here? We'll now change the color. Have you seen how the thing started combining? Good. So this time again, we'll add on the same F plus on the window 1, on indicator window 1. We'll look for MACD again, then we'll touch here, this place. Instead of 18 now, we are now adding 16. This place, instead of 36, we'll now add 37. Then we'll leave it on the same. Okay, here we'll add 10. Typical price, the same color. We'll add it. Okay, we'll add it. Look at it here. Okay, let's go again. We'll look for the MACD. This time 14. This time 14. 35 here. 35. Here 8. Here 8. Then we can change. I'll change the color to use this as a signal line. I add up again. Then the final one, I am adding up now is the MACD 15. The MACD 15, 36, and the 8. Then have you seen it? Have you seen how the thing works now? Have you seen it? So as this thing entered into this place, your TP is here, first TP is here. That is, all of them moved together. Your TP is here. All of them moved together. Your TP is here. So this is how the strategy works. As I've discussed about this strategy, and it's very much acceptable to everyone. So try this and call me back and give me the testimony of how it has worked for you. As all of them touched the 10 levels and start a journey here, you can be able to make the profit, and the profit which you're making can feed you. Always remember that what happens on your lower time frame is as a result of the present market in the higher time frame. So don't joke with these things. The next video I'm going to be dropping, I will be trading with this very strategy for you to see how effective and accurate this strategy can be. My name is GDFX. I just want to drop this indicator to clear the air so that you will know that I don't have any intention of hiding any strategy from anyone. Some people have already received this very strategy, and I want you to succeed and stand out once forex trading is concerned. My name is GDFS, signing out.